Arresting 4- and 5-year-old girls was sentenced to
but found nothing. It was an FBI investigation into possible wrongdoing at Dallas City Hall that seemingly focused on then Mayor Pro Tem Don Hill.
But now 2 years after the Fed seized boxes and boxes of documents, no charges have been filed. Fox 4's Sean Rabb is in our Dallas newsroom with more. Sean.
Since the investigation started, all of those served with search warrants or subpoenaed are now out of office. The new mayor wants to start with a new slate. He wants the federal government to find a way to end their investigation. It's been more than 2 years now since Dallas FBI agents executed search warrants at City Hall and the home of then Mayor Pro Tem Don Hill, part of a corruption investigation. But so far, no one has been indicted.
Some investigations take longer than others for reasons of common sense, complexity of evidence, cooperative spirit of persons involved that we have to talk to. So beyond that, I don't want to discuss any particular case.
Newly elected Dallas Mayor Tom Leppert says it's time for the investigation to, quote, come to some finality. Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Dwayne Caraway says while the investigation is not a distraction to city business.
Well, I'm sure that there's some concern there. But at the same token, the integrity of the system must be allowed to breathe. And that's what's going on.
As the city goes, they want some closure. They don't want this thing hanging over their heads.
Former federal prosecutor John Teakell says 2 years is not out of line with this type of investigation.
As much time and resources, manpower that the government is devoting to this, oftentimes when this much focus is placed on something, it's not unusual to see an indictment come about.
FBI Special Agent in charge, Bob Casey, would only say his agents were diligently working
to present the evidence to the United States Attorney, to present the evidence to a grand jury, and ultimately, if called for, present the evidence in a contested trial.
Now, Dallas Mayor Tom Leppert called me late this afternoon. He says he feels it would be best for city government and the community if the still open investigation chapter in the alleged corruption at City Hall could be closed, and the next chapter, whatever that is, could begin.